What's going on, guys? This is Black Hat Gaming back with another video. Now, today's video is different from what I usually post. I was going to post a video about the new Shield EMP item that was supposed to come out today, but it turns out that they did not actually release it today. It was an accident or something, and that's going to be released later this week. So I figured I would make a video about something different. This is going to be kind of a commentary video on something that recently happened in the Fortnite community. And if you guys want to see more videos like this from me where I address kind of current issues and give my thoughts on them, then make sure to let me know in the comments and I will be sure to make more. Now, what is actually happening that warrants me making a video? So, if you guys know Cypher PK, he's one of the biggest YouTubers on Fortnite right now playing the game. He has around 7 million subscribers. He's been playing since Chapter 1. He just recently got an icon skin a few seasons ago. Just very, very big YouTuber in the Fortnite space right now. And he makes a lot of videos. I mean, a lot. And he came up with like some of the more popular like styles of Fortnite videos recently. I think he was the first person to make the like undercover fashion show Fortnite videos, and then everybody started making those. So just very, very big Fortnite YouTuber. Now recently, he uploaded a video onto his main YouTube channel titled "I Was Stolen From." And in the video, he's very serious. He's talking about something that happened with Fortnite Creative. Now, if you don't know, Fortnite Creative in the past few years has really taken off. Epic Games has invested a lot of money into it. They just recently released Unreal Engine 5 and Fortnite Editor 2, Unreal Engine Fortnite Editor 2, I think it's called. So that enables you to make crazy creative maps. People have made really, really cool maps in addition to all the original Chapter 1 maps. And they even allow people to make money from these Fortnite maps because they will give creators of these maps supported creator codes, and I believe they also pay them based on how much players their map has. I think they get paid based on how many players their map has. Now, one of the more bigger like genres of Fortnite map that have taken off recently are maps featuring like superhero roles where you have custom abilities. And in his video, Cypher talks about how him and a creative team that I assume he pays to help him make maps created a map called Super City, I think it's called. I forget what it's called. I'll link it all in the description. But it basically features a bunch of different superhero roles, and they have custom abilities, which is not a new concept. He says it's based off another map called Heroes Box PvP, which is kind of a similar concept, but involving box fight PvP. So it's not new to him, but no one really owns genres of these maps. So he figured, hey, we'll make it. It'll be a nice way to like put something out to my fans, make a little bit of extra money. I can't fault him for that. And he says that when he released that map, it had a bunch of bugs. So him and his team decided to take that map and put the custom superhero roles that they had and put them in a red versus blue map, which is another separate genre of Fortnite creative. Now, what is red versus blue? Essentially, it's a very simple game mode. It's just like a team deathmatch. There's a small map divided into a red side and a blue side. There's a red team and a blue team, and you essentially can fight it out with like different weapons. I know a lot of these maps have systems where every elimination you get coins, and then using those coins you can unlock better guns so that, then you can get mythics and exotics. And I've played it before. I can't say it's, it kind of is entertaining for about 15 minutes and then I personally lose interest, but a lot of people play them and they're very, very popular. One of the most popular maps in the game of the red versus blue genre is called Red versus Blue Rumble. And it's made by this guy called Boy Caro, who is a Fortnite map creator. And he actually has a couple very successful maps of this red versus blue genre. And so this guy is basically competing with Cypher PK's map for the red versus blue space. I don't really know how else to better word it, but he is very successful from these two maps, and I would also imagine that he has made quite a bit of money off of it. So if you know how Fortnite Creative works, there's a Discovery tab, which you can see all the most popular maps that are listed, and every creative map has a little thumbnail you can click on to see where, what the map is about. and Epic has had issues with these thumbnails in the past. They've, I believe, told people that they can't put like V-Bucks in the thumbnail of their creative maps just because it gets a little bit scammy. And Cypher's map, obviously, the red versus blue superheroes, I forget what it's called, but it's called red versus blue heroes or something, but it had a thumbnail that featured the custom icons. They made like little icons for each of their superhero roles, and they had that all on the thumbnail for this creative map, and they released it, and he said it got a few hundred players. Now, according to Cypher, apparently what happens is that when this other Red versus Blue Rumble creator, Boy Caro, saw that this new map had been released, I guess he, I don't know if like felt threatened by it or felt that there was competition, but he made his own Red versus Blue Heroes map, which again, no one really owns that idea. He's well within his right to do so, but the main issue here is that he directly copy and pasted CypherPK's thumbnail with the custom hero icon roles that he had made, like the exact same thumbnail, and put it onto the creative map that he made. And he even, within his Red versus Blue Rumble maps, the one that is really popular, he put a little matchmaking thing with that thumbnail so that people could go into that map thinking it was Cypher's. And essentially, it steals a lot of players away from CypherPK's map. And that's kind of where he feels that the issue is, because basically people will go to that map thinking that they're supporting CypherPK, when in reality it's this guy, Boy Caro, who kind of just took Cypher's thumbnail from him and was using it to just promote his own map, which is, you know, kind of scammy. And when I talk about this, like, don't go and harass this guy. I think that's why Cypher actually like didn't name him in his video, because he felt, you know, that his fans might harass him. But don't go and harass this guy. I think the bigger issue with this is Fortnite creative not having nearly enough moderation. I mean, if you have been in like Fortnite creative at all, you'll know there's a ton of maps that will be like, and this is not as big of a problem anymore, but there are a ton of maps that are like, oh, free V-Bucks, free XP. Like a lot of these maps, because Fortnite's player base is primarily children, right? So a lot of these maps are trying to trick kids into coming into their map, promising them free V-Bucks or, you know, 100 battle pass levels, or I've seen ones that are like, you can claim the Renegade Raider, you know, rare skins from this map. And then, you know, they end up getting paid because it'll say, you put in my creator code to claim, you know, and then obviously they get paid for playtime. You see it a lot. I used to see it a lot on TikTok. People would try and promote their maps like that. Now, luckily, Epic Games has released like moderation features that kind of stop this from happening as much, but people are still able to do kind of these scammy things because there's money involved, and then people, you know, people see that and they think, well, I can just make, you know, quick money off of this and not really have to put in as much effort, which is unfortunate. And I think, you know, obviously this guy should not have stolen the thumbnail. That is not really like, I mean, you know, you can make your own thumbnail, right? I mean, Cypher said that this guy apparently, now when I'm talking about this guy's map, I'm going entirely off of CypherPK's video, because I today went into his Red versus Blue Rumble map to try and find the matchmaking like into this new hero map, and that has since been removed. I could not find it. So this guy has either taken down this creative map, or he has at least not been promoting it in his main maps that are really popular. So when I'm talking about this, bear in mind I'm going completely off of CypherPK's video, but he said that the map was pretty much a cheap copy of his heroes map, uh, which like the roles were not really that good. So it really does sound like this guy just copied the idea of the map to make quick money off of it and to try and ride on the fame that Cypher uh, has to just get more players towards his own maps. And I'm going to put Cypher's map code for this like red versus blue heroes map, because he said he is trying now to promote this red versus blue heroes map and get it popular, just to kind of, I don't know, make sure that this guy doesn't get away with it. But I think this problem could be best solved by Epic Games just maybe having like, I don't know, a day to approve maps. I'm not sure how it works, but I think they should have people who go in and like approve the maps and check to make sure that they're not direct copies or scams. Just in general, I think it would be better. But don't let this discourage you from playing Fortnite creative. This is one guy who has just kind of decided to do something that's kind of sketchy. But overall, I think most of the maps are pretty good. So yeah, that's about it. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Make sure if you want to see more of these kind of videos, you let me know in the comments. And I want to say that all the gameplay in this video that is on a creative map, that's Cypher's map in the background if you're interested in seeing it. So if you like what you see, make sure to go and play it, just kind of support him. And yeah, thank you guys all for watching. I'll see you in the next one.